Okay. Good morning. Just getting my gloves on. Which is a little bit of a hardship with the gimbal, but we're doing it. Alright, see cars coming. Apologize if I miss anybody. Still getting gloves on. Alright. Oh. Let's see if they run the red light. That's what happens. Anyway. Okay. Let me see who's messaged now that I'm ready. Okay. Matt Rollinson, Greg 57, it's only me, good morning. Robert T. Mike. Philip. Jeanette Elliott, John Agius. Angelica. Andy Diaz. Lauren Schwartz, Bear in the Garden, good morning all. Fairy Elephant. Mary Lily, good morning. Michelle Morgan. Zahideh Hashemi, good morning. RJ is here. George H. A little better this morning, actually. My left ear is still clogged, but not as bad. I still hear ringing. This is my mouth is still kind of swollen, which is a new thing. I don't know what that's about, but interesting. Cola boxes, it's as safe as you want it to be. You gotta be aware in any big city. There's no walking around all aloof. Colleen, good morning. Sue Pitchford, morning and thanks. A little bit. Morgan G, good morning. Peter Murphy, good morning. RJ again, hello. Mason, good morning. Mateus Pereira. Prince Ice. DZ Swordso, good morning. Martha Reichelderfer. Mazzy H. Mega C. Carol Woods. We'll get better eventually, or not. It's okay. Life is the only path to death. Or something. Gerard Sudan, Nightbot with a K. Pete and Joan Ellen. Florida Bloke. Colleen, Baby Mariano Costura. Good morning. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to scroll around anymore. I think I'm caught up now. For now. Kamoya, good morning. When will it snow? Who knows? There were some flurries earlier in the week, but nothing is guaranteed. They're saying there's a snow system, like a pretty big storm system coming in from the west, but we're not getting much of the snow in the city from that, so there's that. Am I far from one tower? You see, you got to be a little more, because there's Summit, One Vanderbilt, One World Trade. Closer to Summit, One Vanderbilt. Or One Vanderbilt, and the Summit is the observation deck up there. Is what it should be said. Dana Lee, hello. Alright, let's go left here. 37th. know that it's actually not pronounced MetLife? It's Met Lithium Iron. Kidding. Quentin wants not the snow. Yeah, no, my left ear is still pretty clogged. At least my nose feels a bit less congested. That's good. Am I going ice skating anytime soon? Not that I know of. Manny, hello. Is a light reflection in the camera? Yeah. All these cameras with the specific lens housings they have will have these kinds of greenish or other artifacts. The car is turning, making the widest turn ever. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to get some new heated gloves. I'm pretty sure one of the heating elements became exposed in my right hand glove. You know, when I was walking by this building the other day, the fire department was here. I don't know what was going on, but I guess everything's still working. $16 Fahrenheit, that's in South Korea, Prince Ice? Wow. Humanimal's back for the $5 Australian Super Chat. Thank you, Humanimal. Appreciate that. Thanks for your support and welcome back. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. Have a good morning. Kiana, hello, good morning. So there's Met Lithium Iron up there. That's what MetLife stands for. Ah, Norell is here, okay. We're safe. I don't know how much faster I can go today. Let's cross. Jesus is here. Good morning. Why don't they put the wreaths up around the lions? T-Max, Mike Brookfield. Good morning. Early bird special for this garage, $30 if you enter between 6 and 9 a.m. and stay up to 12 hours. Cross over. Mary Lou Zane, hello. A few animals got to work on the typing. Yeah, we fluctuate. Park Avenue Liquor Shop's been on Madison for a while, but they also were a few doors down before. They got this corner spot, but they're very big selection. I don't know of any good parking off the top of my head. I just know that area is probably all going to be quite pricey. And you're on vacation, so you probably don't want to deal with the hassle of street parking or anything. Hey girl, Maki. I see CJ now. That's right, we're only, 5 days away from Norrell? Monday? Is that right? Yeah, I even heard like crackling noises in my ear today, as if the fluid were finally retreating, but not yet. Alright, Jesus, Whitey boy is getting a little personal conversations in there. The steam, just the underground pipes releasing some steams. Are, not 100%, but getting there. How are you? FCT 8306 on 2 wheels. Top of the morning. Oh yeah, they got the wreaths around. Well, what are they doing over there? There's somebody with some sort of device doing something to that lion. I don't know what he's doing, but there it is. Public Library. Today Beals here, good morning. Late in the night, early in the morning, I guess it's all relative. She's been on the subway a couple of times, maybe a handful. She got scared the first time, but got better. I want to cross. There we go. He's scanning the line. So he's got to add it to his directory. $14 hours, Melbourne to LA, then 5 hours cross country. Long trip. Animal. Nightbot will tell us every other. There goes Nightbot telling us the time. 6:27. Local here. At least there's so many more ways to entertain yourself on planes these days, and you're not limited to 1 or 2 books or whatever in-flight entertainment they got for you. Patience and Fortitude, the names of the Library Alliance. The knowledge coming from Andy Diaz. Thanks, Andy. Now leave my head forward. My left ear clears up a little bit. But if I stay upright like this, we get reclocked. Chase us a little tree. Here's Five Below, $1 to $5 and beyond. So it's really whatever price they want. And the comments are all displayed over the viewfinder on my camera, so I can at least kind of see where I'm going, but also read. Animal likes the time zones. Aren't there even a couple of time zones that are like 30 minutes off, not just an hour? It's kind of weird. The bank itself's not open, but the ATM area at most banks should be. New York, weather-wise in the winter, could be anywhere. Could be rain, could be snow, could be cold, could be warmer. End of season sale on Adidas. And we'll do as cold as Nightbot says. Low 30s. Jason Freeman's only here for the coffee carts. They're probably in Chicago. Today's New York Post headline: Harry Plotter with FTX. You know, New York Post gets a bad rap. At this point, I think they probably are the best publication. They'll give you all the news. Doesn't matter how ridiculous it is. It's the best. Can they do one super early morning Saks Avenue light show for us? Can we get a private show? Apartments are expensive here. You know, the cost of living in general is high. See, side world, the problem with your mentality is you're very split. There should be no divide of that nature. It's all a social construct. You should just focus on being good. Is the Village Voice still thing? You know what? I think it might be. Alright, we gotta pause for the Rockefeller tree. I'll spin around, but I want to go back to Fifth Avenue in case we missed any other stuff. RJ Jones is here. Good morning. This place is called Another Tomorrow. They have 15 items. Todd Snyder, his store here actually has a pretty sizable shop. Oh, was it always flashing like that? So it's like blue, good morning. I feel like they added those little flickers. Is the corridor to the tree still called the channel? I'm not sure. John Reagan, good morning. She was carrying a Joe's Pizza box. For whatever reason. Oh, I think it's timed. The little sparkles, they're not happening now, so I guess it goes off every once in a while. Bones photo, hello. Or there were horse cops here yesterday. Is that not their official term? Horse cops? We had a nice sunrise today too. Per POV, good morning. Yeah, no, it's not a bad way to do it. You can also go again later, just to see just how wild it is. St. Patrick's Cathedral, front doors are closed at the moment. Not that you ever walk in through those, the big plexiglass there. Freeman says supposedly it's hard for a horse to become a cop. Well, if they put in the right amount of effort, they could do it. Sue says both the horse and the police look nice. Frosty the Pilot snowman. Narelle's a door fan. Travel Channel's here. Oh, Rhonda's here too. Good morning. Mark Watson, good morning too. Zara's pretty big. Cartier does look pretty nice too, by the way. And they're advertising, or they were advertising right here. Yeah, they still are. Yeah, CJ's been working on his license, pilot's license. He got it finally. Lauren enjoys doors quite a bit too. Microsoft store used to have a nice little gaming racing setup at the front on the right side, but it looks like they took that out. There's a car on the second floor though. Good morning. There's a Canada Goose store here. newer. They put it up last year or the day before. I think there used to be scaffolding right where we are now. Nikon, good morning. Yeah, and I think it's going to be open. Is this the last Sunday that it's open? I think so. I think this is the last Sunday that's open to pedestrians. It's turning right from like 48th to 59th Street, something like that. For 3 Sundays in December. I don't know what that means, Mauka. I think people colloquially call the holiday season from the time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even a little later. Hey, that's new. I don't remember them hanging a giant star over here. Look at that. Yeah, snowflake. Yeah, that's what I mean. And by the way, that is a Lego tree. I don't believe it's on there. Some sort of collab this year. Tony D, good morning. Swanky Lex is not far, just in timeout. So need you, good morning. Eighths. Oh yeah, I want to see what their display is by the Plaza Hotel this year. It's not as extravagant as prior years. They had like moving polar bears and whatnots. Looks like half of it is turned off still, but still nice. Plaza Hotel, of course. Lights changed. There's a van on the road here, or on the sidewalk. Maybe he just brought that Nathan's cart in. That is very true, Ron. May, good morning. There's a menorah up there. You know what? That giant menorah is not here. They always put up that world's biggest menorah. And Hanukkah's not that far away, right? the moon. Billionaires Row starting to get lit up by the sunrise. LVJ, good morning. We usually put up a real tree. We haven't done it yet. We have done it this weekend, but none of us were feeling up to it. Maybe today. If I keep improving. Swanky Laxer's going to bed. Good night, sweet prince. Alright. Now that we're in the park and there's less street noise, you can hone in on the sounds of all my sniffles. What are the prices? $4 for a hot dog, $4 for a Gatorade. John Burke, thanks, you too. Wooden Jedi is here. Good morning. Yeah, the chilly air just makes me more sniffly, though. It's like double sniffles. What animal impression is my sniffle? Sniffleupagus. How much for bacon, egg, and cheese? At those carts in Central Park, well, I don't think they make them, but it would be too much. They really shouldn't be more than like $3, but I don't know if you can find that many places this time in general. Not this time of year, just in general. Maybe some out-of-the-way carts. They are swimming around, but it's hard to see. No weird noises out of my body today other than the sniffles. Greg57 with a $10 Australian super sticker. Thank you, Greg. Very much appreciated. 2 sniffles for you. Sorry. Darby, good morning. It's definitely not just a good old-fashioned cold. I had symptoms since last weekend. Thought it was getting better. But then this weekend, my ear clogged up. Just felt more congested than ever. It's Interesting. I still don't know why I'm feeling a swelling on my hard palate. Huh. Yeah, they got these names. Sensationalizing everything. I guess what is it? Flu, RSV, and the spicy cup. You know, the thing is, I've never actually personally had a sinus infection. I know some people are prone to them, but I've never had it. I'm not feeling too much like maxillary sinus pressure, which I think is more of a common of these sinuses to be affected in those situations, but I don't know. Oh, some of this is frozen. We are just slightly below freezing. That's right, that was Balto the dog. Ooh, it's getting brighter. Yeah, I always, well, not always. Intermittently, I think about the mechanism for why you gargle with salt water. I don't know if it's like an osmotic thing. Higher concentration of salt causes some sort of shift in intracellular contents. But since the cold is systemic, it's not like it's gonna make the cold go away any faster. Anyway. Yeah, Quentin, I'm on double sniffles right now. Ginger tea may help. It's probably just having extra fluids in general. Chris Bates is here. Good morning. Yeah, last time I tried, it didn't make my throat feel better. It just kind of made it feel more annoying. So I don't know. It's not for me. Gotta look up the science behind that recommendation, though, if there is any. Cold means you're on down. Doesn't it also mean you have a viral infection? I haven't had a fever. That's the last thing I want, because that really makes you feel like you don't want to do anything. A proper fever. Fernanda, hello? Where's the workout group? I don't know. Is it too cold for them? They might be under that area over there. Brown says your nose is filled with various cold viruses. When you run down the ascendant ones begin to affect you. You know, I would double check your sources on all that stuff. Maybe some high impact factor scientific papers. Yes, being run down and fatigued does immunosuppress you, but it's not always the case that one of the bacteria or viruses that are in your system are what affect you. Anyway. The runners are on the roads. I see them there. You'll see one pass by here too. Can't cite sources. If you can't cite sources, that's not really acceptable. And various interviews on NPR also not really sufficient. For Norel, chocolate helps. Yeah, Quentin, it's not. Yeah. I feel you. Do we get a buffer? I still see 6,000 bit rate. The Grey's Anatomy book. Well, I don't think the Grey's Anatomy book goes over pathophysiology so much as it does simply anatomy. Not simply, it's a very classic anatomy book. There's a few folks exercising today, but definitely not as much as other days. That just means we're going to get a buffer somewhere else. It's just going to be a delayed buffer. I know it. The boathouse. Yeah, it looks like part of that ice over there is frozen too. I think the Norel's secret mission is to actually save the boathouse. Norel's going to come and donate $10 million to save it. Oh, my left shoe is making squeaky farty noises. Might be time to switch them out. I don't know if you can hear that. Maddie has arrived. Welcome to the sniffling hour. Also, aren't you tired? Isn't it late? Holly Schuler in Jamestown. Good morning. There's some interesting sounds. Huh. Oh yeah, that's like 2 hours past bedtime in a row. Ideal bedtime for me anyway. Ambrose says the best sniffling ASMR channel out there. That's right, tell the world. We got Trash Panda Alley coming up. Don't know if we'll see any today. Ronald and Malta, hello. I don't even think I did that when I was younger. Yeah, I always went to bed early. Tim Tams. I don't know that I've ever had those, but I like Ferrero's very much. GI Dassault, hello. Oh, we found them. Lavana, good morning. Tim Tams. Are they that good? Squirrel. I still have that Vegemite I was supposed to taste. Oh, that's the raccoon tree. I think it's too bright out. Guitarist Deep, good morning. Still 31. This is frozen over here. There appear to be some pumpkins in this water. Let's see Billionaire's Row. Whoa. What are all these duck things doing? They're all swimming with their heads in the water. Are they looking for food? But every single one has their head in the water as they swim around. And there's a lot of them. I don't think there's any deer, Bobby. I don't think there's much for them to find. I haven't seen any of them actually go down for something. Sometimes they swim in circles. Look at this. Oh, I tried to look away from the camera to cough, but I think I ended up coughing right into the microphone. Peter, sorry to hear about your friend. Hopefully things work out. Should we offer the ducks some Vegemite? Well, anyway, that's the ducks in Billionaires Row. Let's move. Oh, really, Holly? That's interesting. It's that dinosaur blood. Since birds are supposed to be dinosaurs. Yeah, facts for days. You never know what you're gonna get. Real, fake, who knows? Nikita wonders if I stream with the backpack. I don't. But those streaming backpacks are intriguing because they have ways to proper cellular bond multiple networks. But in general, in New York, Verizon tends to be the best for streaming if you're going to be on a solo network without cellular bonding. I think my body's just wired for it. Guitarist deep D. I wake up early even if I do for some reason go to sleep late. Just can't sleep in. Never been able to. If I sleep to 8 a.m., there must have been some sort of miracle. Sometimes you see raccoons in this oak tree, but not this time. Yeah, that's why there's no vaccine for the cold. Even the flu vaccine is just a predictor for what they think is going to be the most common strain that year. But yes, our body is filled with tons of stuff, including like your colonic bacteria, whatever. If there's an imbalance or you're immunosuppressed for some reason, you could get something that goes a little wild. But other times it is just because you picked up something new that your body's not dealing with. Well, today's not a hot day. It has to be less than 30. That's my general rule of thumb. And even then, it's an intermittent hat usage. Because a hat overheats me so much. Peter's got those Verizon birds. Didn't the Sprint guy get poached up by Verizon? Remember the "Can you hear me now" Sprint advertisement? I think he works for Verizon in more recent years. May, glad to see you say that. I'm not for everyone, but as long as you enjoy. I sat staring at today's Wordle for a little bit longer than I wanted to. Oh, can you hear me now? Oh, wait. Oh, so he went the other way. Sorry, Eric. He went from Verizon to Sprint. That's right. Is that right? Someone just correct all my nonsense. Janice, good morning. Yes, it's the other way. Tractor. I don't play Quordle. It's amazing all these spin-offs, because didn't he only call it Wordle because the creator of it was Josh Wardle or something? So it's kind of, I mean, these other ones are like definitive spin-offs, like they can't claim to be anything else. For 9 years, the actor Paul Marcarelli was a Verizon guy. Is he most recently Sprint? Was I somewhat right? Oh, Ron, you're right, actually. Everything I say is a fact. Of sorts. He was making $250,000 a year for those commercials, but he couldn't make any other commercials. I mean, that's quite a bit of money for like a one-trick pony type of gig. But hey, if you're the guy known for that, I guess that's what it is. Let's go down this street. Yeah, why not? Wordle 2 became Word Hurdle? Oh man, there's so many versions of this Wordle now. It's a lot of garbage or recycling. Set up there. Still below freezing. Verizon called the campaign Test Man back in 2002. Interesting. Get right photos. Letter is funny. You get 26 tries to guess the letter. Oh boy. Machiavelli's contract ended with Verizon in 2011. Can't believe he was doing that for 9 years too. Yoga place. There are jackets there, so people are already doing yoga at this hour. 50 years or more. Or 50 years older, I guess. So after his contract ended, he was approached by Sprint, which is not a bad marketing move on Sprint's behalf, though it's a stretch to say that Sprint is better service than Verizon. Betty Chandler's on the way to the airport to go to New York City. Well, safe travels. See you soon. You got 5 seconds to cross. They could still make this. Yeah, we're good. Sprint's campaign was called Paul Switched. Huh. Convenience of Columbus. Zazawaza Smoke Shop. Grand opening. More like, says Norel. Let's get to work. You know, we didn't have a buffer at Bethesda in Central Park. Let's see if there's anything different around the mattress store today. Oh, I'm in Tokyo. Good morning. I thought it was a little better this morning, but walking around, my ear seems to have reclogged. Hopefully by this weekend I'm doing better. Loomis, hello. I guess people like that Sprint commercial. Thank you, Owen. A Wrangler, I see. I am one with the birds, Peter. The birds are one with me. Like the Musketeers. Moon is here. Good morning. Dade and Bangor, Maine, good morning. Too late in the day to do Wordle for your brain. I agree. You got more important things to think about. We're coming to New York. Margie receives proof in the Sprint commercial that he lies for money. Well, he was kind of locked into Verizon for a while. I'm assuming Sprint made him good money. Although it's like a lot of these endorsements kind of a thing. I think Google got in trouble recently because a bunch of actors were paid to say, I use Pixel 4 and it's the best phone ever. But they never actually had the phone, even for a little bit. So you should never really trust anyone who says something is amazing. Do your own research. Oh, it's not working out well today. That like reverberated into my ear. And the Amazon reviews, that's right. A lot of times those are falsified. I'm assuming they get around the verified purchase ones a little bit less easily, though there's probably ways to get around their verified purchases also. If the people are just buying their own product with other fake accounts, I guess you just gotta look around. That's why a lot of times I go to Reddit. Like Reddit's my way to go to see if something's going to be decent. At least if people are discussing it in a public forum, hopefully somebody will give a real opinion. That's true, CJ. Reverberations in pigeons are a concerning symptom. Thanks, Elliot. You too. Hopefully I'll be better by Friday. Man, this surprised how long we'll wait. At least we got to see a Jeep Gladiator. And Maddie's super chatting too.
Wait till I get out and get in the back and then he tells me to let him
Got
out.
the whole Swanky Laxer family here. Appreciate the 15 Australian dollar super chat. Thank you for that. Wait, so everyone is coming to New York? Is that right? Who's coming to New York in a row? Or Maddie or anyone? Andy says the French players are dealing with some illness before a World Cup game. That's like me, Maddie. That's like me. Margie, good to have you live. Eric. See you soon too. That's one day before Norella and the fam. Okay, I'm getting nervous. We're getting close to the mattress store. Chris Bates is going to Italy, doctor's orders. Ron is always looking out for those cars. They swapped a smart car. I wonder if it's the same owner. Touring different places might show up for New York soon too. Oh, that guy. Turn lane. We're losing signal. I'm gonna cross. We got 5 seconds. There's no cars turning. I think they set up a middle finger on one of those mattresses. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Aha, no vacancies in Tuscany, I remember now. I remember that guy. Listen to Sky. I can get you a house. Although I don't know what accent that is, but you know what I mean. I wasn't saying anything important. Just the usual buffer nonsense. The mattress store is going to make me sponsor it.
Woo! All right, I'm going to stay in shape. I love it. Have a great day. All right.
Morale says we got to get 300 likes right now, or else Swanky Laxter will wake up and throw you to the moon. Fisher, good morning. Photo says coffee. Send it over. That's right, CJ. I think it was one of our other mods. But does Swanky have a lot of that in real life too? People don't understand. I know I do. Robert, good morning. All right, finally at 100th Street. LJ Fighter, that's true. The mattress store has been the most definitive, consistent thing we've had on this stream in general. Are we, Norel? Yes, we understand each other. Others don't understand us. Yeah, unfortunately, Jim. I don't know that any of the bikes follow any of the rules anymore, especially the e-bikes with deliveries, because it, at least going the right way with traffic would be the one thing I would ask of them. Because as a pedestrian, you really shouldn't have to look both ways on a one-way street, but you kind of do because you never know what's going to happen. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go inside and hopefully just go back down to one sniffle and not two. The cold being what's adding to my sniffle burden on top of whatever else I have. I'll try it, Ambrose. Only trust yourself. Anyway, thanks friends for joining today. Appreciate the generous super chats and super stickers. And the well wishes. Of course, thanks to the YouTube members, Patreon, PayPal. Subscribers, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Non-subscribers, think about subscribing. And also giving us thumbs up. And it was good to see the mod today. Mods. Norel and Ron. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Anyway, have a great rest of the day wherever you are. Have a good Thursday. Have a good goose flying over. And we'll probably see you Friday morning, unless anything else goes wrong. But hopefully I'll be even more recovered by then. Humanimal, the Australian 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Humanimal, for the At the Buzzer super sticker. All right, friends. See you soon. Bye.